Hello folks, this is Rob, host of The Crazy Train and editor of Emotionally 14, and generally the person you've seen and heard in many different things that E14 does. So this is just a quick message before the show starts to let you know that this is a very different episode of The Crazy Train than what you're normally used to, in that it's a selection of clips from older episodes. So for new listeners, or for those who just want to go back and enjoy some of our favourite things that we've done and said over the years without having to trawl back through and find those episodes, this is for you. So unfortunately, due to scheduling conflicts, we haven't been able to get together to record Crazy Train recently. So what's going to happen instead is I'm going to use this to fill the space, and then hopefully we can get a recording together in the not too distant future. In the meantime, obviously enjoy a selection of clips from the Crazy Train podcast of Emotionally 14, and obviously you can interact with us by emailing podcast@emotionally14.com, following us at Emotionally 14 on Twitter. We've got a Facebook page, a YouTube page, we're on iTunes, Stitcher, and so on. And you can talk to me at Rob Wade Vision and let me know what you think of this episode. So enjoy the best of the Crazy Train, episodes 1 to 47, featuring wizards, vampires, more wizards, sex, and red shirts. Enjoy. My road is one thing, and then a couple of days later I met the junk wizard. Right? So
I can have a t-shirt that says I've met the junk wizard,
and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
But it's not a t-shirt, it's an umbrella. A t-shirt that says I met the junk wizard and all I got was this lousy umbrella.
On the back it says doesn't even keep the rain out. So
it was really crazy.
The job I do, so I work in London, and sometimes, generally my hours are sort of general office hours, Monday to Friday, but occasionally I will have to go in for 6:30. So what happens then is I get the train at sort of 4:30, 5 o'clock, get to London about 6:15 and take the tube. Thrilling, I know.
Yeah.
But I get
crazy. Talking about trains.
Talking about commute and tedium.
Order.
I even had a puzzle magazine.
We should go back to politics, that was more interesting.
Seriously. I even had a puzzle magazine, that's how fucking dumb.
You are so white. I have a puzzle magazine on the train on my commute into my office, where I deal crack.
Are you suggesting that black people can't have offices?
No.
Race it train.
Well, I'm certainly not saying that they steal all the supplies.
Oh, God.
I said I'm not saying that.
That's good. You're trying very hard not to say that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very trying.
Yes.
I don't hate black people. Please don't stab me. It's little 14-year-old white kids I don't like.
Yeah.
None of them are black or anything other than white Caucasian.
No, they're generally, I find, the gobbiest ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I've got another story on the subject of gobby whites in a minute. So...
Fucking Ku Klux.
You're not wrong. Spoilers. So I got to the train station at about 4:45, a little bit early for my train, and there's this bloke at the door of the... Like, when Rochester Station overnight is shut, they bring the shutter down for the bit that's like the shop and the ticket office, and you go around the side entrance and in through there.
Yeah.
So he's standing outside the side entrance, and this guy looks like... I'm trying to... The best way to explain it would be if Gandalf had discovered crystal meth, given up wizardry, and just got some really badass sunglasses. And to be fair to him, these sunglasses were fucking amazing, right? Just cylindrical, round.
So he was wearing a tube. He was
wearing 3D sunglasses.
A first wisher is never late, he just had a fire.
So he was just wearing round sky blue lenses, and they were awesome, right?
Good.
What wasn't awesome was the entire exchange between me and him. So as I'm walking up to the station to pass him to go through the door into the station, he holds up his hand just as if to say, hang on a sec. Yeah. So I think, I've got my headphones in, so I'm just like, he obviously just wants to ask me if I've got something, like a cigarette or some change or something. And he says, can you help me get my trolley onto the platform? What? In my mind, I'm just like...
You don't have your trolley because he's lost his trolley.
In my mind, I'm just like, what? Is this some sort of metaphor? Is this guy going to wear parts of me tomorrow? It's 4:45 in the morning. As far as I know, there's nobody around. There's no witnesses to anything. He might just be about to shank me. And as a white guy, that's a tremendous concern. And I said, what? And he says, oh yeah, I just can't get it on the platform. The lift isn't working this time of day. I was like, oh, okay, sure. So I walk around the corner, and what he's got is this kind of, you know, those carts that kids get as a kid, that they put their favourites in.
As opposed when kids get them as adults.
But this guy had one.
Oh, okay, right.
He obviously bought it recently from the story that's coming. It's one of those like black. You know, like the ones with the black plastic handle for normal-sized tread wheels, not like, you know, plastic wheels. You know the kind of thing I mean? Like,
yeah, pound shops sometimes have them as, like drag baskets almost.
Yeah, but with, like, proper tyre wheels.
Yes, yeah.
So he's got one of them. And it is full to the brim with tat. Like,
nice.
Grade A tat.
Good.
And I use that term loosely, because realistically,
there is no
tat shouldn't be grade A.
No, there's no grades.
No. And so I'm just like, well, what do you need me to do?
Like me in college, no grades. Hello. I dropped out because my teacher had work-related stress problems.
Right.
Otherwise known as crushing alcoholism.
That is work-related stress.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It depends on what.
And a car set on fire when we were on the motorway, whether it was hilarious.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but none of us started fucking drinking.
No, well, sure, but I've seen a flaming car before, I'm over it.
Fuck this.
Boring.
I burnt down people's drinking halls.
Boring. So this guy.
You've seen your uncle on fire on a long ship, you'll know fire.
When I saw this guy's trolley, I was reminded instantly of when I was at uni, and we moved into our second year house, which was in town, like not a student owned, not a university owned one, like a privately let one. The landlord never learned my name.
Nice.
He knew I lived there.
Who are you?
Yeah, and every time he wouldn't say it to me, but he would pull one of the others to the side name he did know, be like, "What's his name again?"
Hello, buddy.
Hello, you.
Little inside wrestling thing. That's why there are so many buddies, fellas, and that in wrestling.
Because you can't remember that.
Because it's polite. It's very, very rude not to remember somebody's name,
okay.
But it does happen occasionally. So it's kind of an unspoken rule that buddy or how you doing, fella is okay.
Yeah.
Basically, as long as you recognise that you have met them before.
Yes. So
don't introduce yourself by name again.
Well, I imagine that you meet so many people that it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, no, but it's more that you even will have seen them online and stuff like that, and you'll know their ring name.
Okay.
But you don't know if that's real, so it's impolite to try to. So if you can't remember how you were introduced the first time, you will often just be, "Oh, hi, fella, nice to see you again," rather than because the first time you meet somebody, you go, "Hi, I'm Omer, how do you do?"
Yeah,
it's nice to meet you.
That'd be really crap if you were the ring announcer.
Coming down the ring.
Yeah, weighing the ring, weighing in at 340 pounds from parts unknown. That guy.
I've done that actually recently. Recently, a couple of companies have got me in to do a bit of ring announcing as like a guest ring announcer. I'm not trying to waylay your story, mate. It's crazy.
I'm not trying to waylay your story.
I've been up to like guys because I've been out of the scene for a while.
Okay.
There are guys who are doing really, really well,
right?
And everybody knows who they are. And I go up to them and I'm like, I'm ring announcing. I'm like, "Hi, man, what's your names?" And they just look at me and they're not being rude because, but they're like. We've been all over the country for the past 3 years. Yeah, but they don't, and then they just go, "Oh, hi, I'm Jim. This is whatever." But it's that initial thing of like,
that's the worst wrestling I've ever heard. Jim,
they're not used to people coming up to them and asking their names because most people just come up and go, "What's your weight and hometown?" But yeah, it's just been quite fun meeting all these guys who don't know that I was actually established for a while.
Okay, and
I'm just the ring announcer guy, and then all the old hands. We'll be like, "Hey, Homer, how you doing, man? How's it going?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh shit, he's somebody."
Yeah,
which is quite fun. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
That's cool. So the guy had
a train wizard.
So the train wizard had stuff in there, and when I was, like I say, when I moved into my uni house, I remember the first night we were all there. We opened the cupboard underneath the stairs. Not expected to find Harry Potter. This was pre.
Fuck off! I'm having a wank.
I can't even be a real teenager here. I hate my dad. When we opened it, there was like road signs and a jar with about £8 in pennies in it. And we didn't know who lived there before, so for all we knew, they'd been there for several years. Yeah. And these were proper road signs. These were like blue ones that, motorway.
Not the ones you nicked. Oh, right, okay.
No, we didn't take them. No, we just found them in the cupboard.
No, not the ones that you nicked from just like closed signs, like road-ahead closed signs. Anyway,
no, it was literally
somebody
like,
worked on the roads.
This was like, what Wincheap this way.
Secret bunker ahead.
M2 junction 6 services 1 mile or some shit. But this guy had
those specific road signs must go somewhere. road ahead closed.
Yeah, but they don't. What they don't do is they don't go into a generic second-year uni house.
That's very true. Yeah.
Taking away road ahead closed is not normally the best time to take away.
No, I regret nothing.
My first car crash was into a road ahead closed. So I really wanted to go into that road. Anyway,
my first car crash, not to go ahead with
not to just direct your own story.
Yeah, I'm hijacking my own story now. Crazy tree. My first car.
Give us all your money.
Cunt. I did, and that was that was the other thing about it. Going back to that story briefly. Was he expecting the word cunt to make me turn around and go, I'm completely changed my mind. Here's all my money.
I'll get that in the shop. What's your cheapest so-and-so, mate? Oh, it's £24.
Yeah.
Got any cheaper? Yes, I was fucking holding out on you.
I'm
well done, this is the secret one.
I'm a businessman who can't haggle.
Yeah. Junk Wizard.
So Uni House had already done that bit.
Yeah, okay.
Junk Wizard. So he had a trolley that was full of stuff like this. So it was, signs, bits of tap and, bricks and all that shit.
His mother.
Bits of his mum, parts of his last girlfriend, ever. Corpex, crazy tree. And so I helped him to move it up onto the platform. And there's a guy from Southeastern standing on the stairs. And he's obvious. I'm guessing that the guys asked this guy to help, and he said no.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sort of understand it to a point, because if I'd been a bit more with it, I might have said no.
Yeah. But then got yourself into it.
But then also, I'm in the same boat as you found yourself, which is that I don't want him to then find a way to up onto the platform and then cuss me out.
Yeah.
Which, spoilers, he ended up doing anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I helped him up with the trolley, and as we're walking up, the Southeastern guy starts coming down the stairs. And he looks at me really strangely, like as if to say, "Why are you helping?" And so I didn't know what to say to him, so I just said, "Hello."
Yeah.
And
mate.
yeah. So, hello. And we just went up the stairs. And the guy, the trash wizard.
This is mine.
Yeah. The level 50 trash wizard. Low speed craft, high constitution.
High tack craft.
Tack craft.
High meth craft.
Low barter. He starts cussing out the guy from South. He's like, yeah, you could have done with the exercise, the fat prick and stuff like that. And
nice.
I was like, whoa, he's just talking because at this point he's just talking audibly enough that he might have been able to still hear him.
Yeah,
his way down
which is on purpose.
Maybe, yeah. This is it.
Or he's just mental. He doesn't realise he's talking.
He was talking loud enough that he could have been doing that, but he could have just as easily been not deliberately trying to do it.
Fat bastard could have helped me out, and tomorrow I'll have some Pop-Tarts. And my thoughts are coming out of my mouth again.
Don't trust them Jews.
Racist.
Racist trade. Well, that was the guy. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
And so he gets up onto the platform. He starts talking to me, and at this point, I could not care less about his fucking problems in his life. I really couldn't. I do my best. I'm a very patient human being when it comes to talking to strangers.
Yeah.
As long as
you'd hope that somebody would do that to you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Put it. And also, if I ever found myself so compelled to start a conversation with somebody random on the train or something like that, I'd hope that they wouldn't feel so awkward.
They'll at least give you fine, good. I'll see you soon, mate.
Yeah. Or even just to react, because sometimes I'll say something on the train that's designed as a joke, and if nobody reacts, I'll just be like
a shared experience, somebody getting stuck in a door and leaving. And you see that
exactly that sort of thing. Like the time a pair of girls were walking through the carriage I was sat in. This was on one of my other early release days, and I was on the sort of mid-afternoon train, and somebody said, "Oh, you really know your way around?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm like Dora the Explorer," and then she couldn't open the door. I just, I almost felt like going, "Well done, Dora, muy bien." The sniper's got inside.
They all seem to think I pass out all the time when you do.
You are, as the newly christened, by the way, guys, Omer Viking King of the Puffs. Yeah. Now, the reason for this is that me and Blake attended the stag do for our good friend Paul. Shout out to Paul if you're listening. Congratulations on your wedding.
Well done, guys.
We had an awesome time.
Yeah, brilliant.
And we went to the Kent Ale Festival, which is in
Air Festival.
Air Festival, yeah. A lot of
I was there.
We spit fire.
and it was the Ale Festival at Merton Farm, just outside Canterbury.
Yeah.
And on the day, we got a text from Omer saying, "I'm sorry, guys, I can't make it today. I've caught the sun too much, and I can't come. And we just had this image in our heads of just this, and to look at him, he is, he used to be a wrestler. I don't know if he's mentioned that. He used to be a wrestler. He is quite, he's quite a stocky chap. He's got a big beard, long hair. He's, quite looks. He's not. You wouldn't be surprised to learn he's, got sort of foreign blood in him.
Yeah.
No,
Mediterranean.
He's got that Mediterranean kind of look to him. And yet, the idea of him being out in the sun for more than half an hour and sending him into passing out has sent us into fits of giggles.
I never actually passed out.
Oh, God.
I just got really, really hot.
I'm fading away.
So all through the wedding, that's all I got was people were like, "Are you sure you don't want to stand in the shade? Would you like another drink?" Oh no, I'm far too warm. I can't possibly stand out in the sun for another 4 minutes.
Tarquin, take me home to the Cloud Kingdom. Go on, without me.
It's interesting because my girlfriend Charlotte got quite drunk, and all the way home she was calling me Chives. She's like, Chives! Every time a car overtook, she'd be, Chives, do we know the people in that car? No, that's just another car. Well, why are they overtaking?
Because he only drives at 20 miles an hour.
In case I pass out on the way,
I better crack a window. But this isn't the first wedding you've been to recently, is it, Ahmed? Because I've got a note here from a text that you sent me that just says pagan wedding.
Oh, the pagan... Blake can follow up. Our band played maybe
I also attended.
You know the show. Blake sits there and says "fuck all," and you do talking enough for everything.
But at the same time, when Blake does talk, it's usually Dynamite. So we don't want to discourage him.
No, you don't want to snipe with Dynamite. Let's just
put a scope on it.
That's a terrible idea.
Dynamite was so precise.
just loading my TNT into his t-shirt cannon.
Hope it doesn't ignite in the tube
Again.
After last time. Barry!
Moving bus
I was too busy sewing my arms back on.
We played part of the pagan wedding.
Yeah, we played the band were invited to play a pagan wedding, and I think we were a little bit apprehensive about how it was going to be, but once we turned up, it was just.
Summer is a coming.
I don't know what that is, but he's
Fucking idiot.
Oh, right. But it was amazing. We just had.
It was fine to just us to go.
Yeah. Oh, it was a great night.
Woodward looking a bit nervous.
Had to censor a lot of the swearing from our normal set, which was interesting because the kids around.
To change it to by 4.
But I'd never been to.
And both were.
I'd never been to pagan wedding before.
To be fair, that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No.
What do you mean you've never been to a pagan wedding?
Yeah, I mean,
Racist.
We go there every birthday.
Well, it's not a weekend unless you sacrifice Aslan.
No, there were little things like, for instance,
he's not Aslan in every film he's fucking in.
there was next to
That
no.
ruined Taken for me. You sitting there going like, well, hang on, where are the kids? Where's Mr. Tumnus? He probably took his daughter. Shut up and watch.
There was a next to no formality other than I missed the actual ceremony because I had to finish work while you guys were there setting up, but I was 10 minutes late, surprisingly.
What the odds?
But the priest, so to speak, was just a guy in shorts and a Harley Davidson t-shirt. The only person sort of.
You think it'd be wolf shirt?
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
yeah.
It was
Or like one of those kind of.
It was so laid back, but also I'd say I was the smartest dressed there, and I turned up in a brown striped shirt, and that was it. Like but it was just so much fun. Like at one point during the interval, because we normally play 45 break 45, and during the interval I was like, okay, we've got to set back up now, and the groom was like, no, you can't start yet, and I was like, oh shit, like did you not enjoy the music? Does he not want us to play anymore? Are we done? And he just went, you're not allowed back on stage until you get a bit of steak. And that was the attitude of the whole thing. Is that I actually
thought you were a vampire.
It was when Ronnie leaned over to me and went,
base creature from the darkness. I turn undead on you. I level 2 cleric of Everon.
no, that was that convention you went.
I'm a level 2 cleric of Erotica. I can break up any pagan wedding.
So it was the first second half of a set I've ever started with a big lump of steak in my hand. It was beautiful. It was when.
Did anybody sparkle?
No, nobody sparkled.
That's because they're a proper vampire.
It was when I went to get the piece of steak and the guy and he went to me, "Are you sure it's a little bit rare?" And everybody just looked at him as if to say, "There's another one."
Is there anyone else who can play bass? And Gary Oldman just raises his hand.
But you have to invite me in.
That's why it was outside. Everybody could just turn up.
I can just turn up, it's fine. Vampire wedding.
Started at the Sauce Playground. It was actually the Monster Mash. It was incredible. It was a graveyard smash.
To be fair, you could get Doctor and the Medics for the same sort of price.
This caught on in a flash.
Yeah.
And I know I did enjoy the thing as the evening went on, because obviously the sun went down. So.
I'll tell you what, playing in the sunset is one of the nicest moments I think I've ever had in that band. Like,
You feel the powers returning.
Yeah. I can feel the blood returning to my skin.
I'm king of the vampire puff. Let's make this work. Oh goodness, I can't be under the sun too long.
that's
I've returned to ash.
We've just gone back to chiseled Robert Pattinson on the internet.
There's
I can't possibly go by rail.
crazy.
A great evening.
So for those who didn't hear, Crush just put his head in his hands and said, "What the fuck is happening? What's happening, Crush? It's the crazy motherfucking train, and it's peak."
Do I get refunds on my ticket?
No, you get retards.
Hand it here. No, this is a one you should have travelled before 9:30.
Just tap your oyster on his head.
Yeah, you have to tap him on the.
Make sure it's cold first.
Yeah, it's a bit cool. He has to cut down. So, oh the sea fish on my head.
I went to an aquarium. Get that later.
All right, I'll add that in. The Crazy Train has existed now for about 6 months, I would say.
Yeah.
And in that time, we've probably only ever told one sex story, and that bothers me.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I feel like you guys have got sex stories.
I got sex. What?
Yeah.
I want to hear about your sex.
I know from speaking to Crouch that he has some fucking doozies. So let's go with this. You've said you have 4, right?
Yeah.
Rate them from 1 to 4. And 4.
I was going for in 4.
Number 1.
Okay.
Special prize.
This is in no particular order, I take it.
Probably not. No.
Okay, that's fine. You don't
It
have
wasn't
to.
order because it's all in one evening. I have to remember when it started.
all equally horrible.
It's like 24, isn't it? The following takes place over 6 hours. It involves bang times.
No,
Not once to get to see anybody pee.
All right. The curious case of the toilet tissue.
Oh, Lord.
So we're all familiar with a position named after a number.
Yeah.
A 71.
I was going to say 72.
So you lick each other's genitals, but 2 people are there to watch and tell you that it definitely happened later on.
And there's whippy ice cream there too.
There's the 96, isn't there, where you get stimulated by the hair on the back of their head?
I'm not there, I've got a date tonight. You're broken. Okay, so yeah.
Doing that, noshing away. This isn't with my current partner.
Okay.
This is with one.
You don't qualify. It's fine.
It's cool.
Yeah, you just tell the story, and
It's a story. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So
But it happened to you.
So she's dancing about, and I kind of opened my eyes, and in between her buttock cracks,
Cracks, how many?
she was fat. So about 5. Was a piece of toilet tissue staring at me.
Should draw eyes on it. This story's worse than I thought. This is an effort.
Yeah, the smiley face is going. Thumbs up.
Hey there.
Hang in there, kid.
It'll be over soon.
The face is holding its nose.
I really like the idea that it was one of those ones that has like a particular scent to it, and you just yelled out audibly, "Who does that? What's the point? It's going to wash you not."
I can smell aloe. Hello.
Orange chocolate.
So that was number 1.
Okay, so I've got a similar story on that one before you go into number 2.
Yes.
So I won't say again when this was, but I do recall at one point I was in a particular position named after an animal. I think you guys can guess which one.
Kangaroo.
It's the kangaroo, obviously. I just basically put her in my pouch and hung around for a few days.
What do you think about the white rhino?
Best kind, anyway.
Don't make me horny.
I like you. You're going to fit in nicely. That's what she said. Anyway, that's what she said to me just before it happened. But I do recall being in that position and just again in the same grace. There was just a smallest morsel of
tissue.
brown.
Oh, brown.
That was all I could. That's all I could concentrate on. And I
see.
felt really bad because everything else about the evening, everything else about the whole thing was really good. But it was just I'm fixated to this day on that
Small
particular
bit of
thing.
Smear.
Yeah, exactly. Not even a smear. Just like,
I once there was a girl when I was known as Captain Clunge.
yeah.
Who I took
No,
back.
true story.
Took back to my. Yeah, they called me Captain Clunge for about 6 months. It was hilarious.
It was funny. But it was heartbreak.
Yeah, all the heartbreak.
I need to find meaning in my life. Maybe it's in this vagina.
I've been with this girl before, but it was kind of dark. I've been with this girl once before. It was kind of dark. It was in my car. It's not like room. You can't really see what you're doing. You just do it. You know.
Okay.
And I remember she was quite fragrant. Not horrible, just quite strong.
Like Pet Shop.
Yeah.
Sawdust.
Yeah. Petrol. I had a girl actually that once down there smelled my hand afterwards, not through, I'll sniff it now, but it smelled like salt and vinegar crisps, which was weird. Probably an infection, but never mind.
She was the real McCoy.
I thought you were going to say it's like a swimming pool, so you just smelled of chlorine.
No, you weren't allowed to heavy pet, which sort of defeated the point. But
So I got like the second time I was with this girl, took her home, and on the bed, and I'm gonna go do some noshing, as you so eloquently put it.
he has a way with words. Quintal.
On my legs, and I thought what I saw, kind of in the folds, was
I tell a lie. He's got the way with words now.
with a piece of tissue, much like the story.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just a piece of tissue, right? It's fine. Get closer. Nah, it's something akin to cottage cheese. Now this begs the question, right? I know you always joke about
mental floss?
I'm gonna have some sex. I'll wash my dick in the sink, right? But you're like, no, have a shower, do it properly, right? Would you not even just have a little wash if you thought there was going to be some? This girl had obviously gone, probably going to get something. In fact, that was the reason she came over. There was no premise of like, oh, just come watch a movie. You come over to my house and let me put things in you, right? And she came over and obviously hadn't had a wash. I'm like, who fucking does that? And needless to say, I finished the act anyway. I
Naturally.
bent her over and sent a picture of her ass to my friend whilst I was doing it.
I'm not even
joking.
Crazy.
Because I'm awesome.
Yeah, classy to the last.
Last.
Yeah, I just love the idea that there's somebody in the world whose pre-date regime is applying the laughing cow to her genital.
One triangle or two. Okay.
Watch how big she is.
Number two.
Number two. In Crouch's Cavalcade of Bangtime Misery.
What should I call this one?
There's a YouTube series.
Right, number two.
You don't have to give it a name. Just tell the story.
Okay. This is perhaps my most. I hate this story.
Do you want to save it for number 4?
Maybe.
Do number 2.
I don't know. They're all like 2, 3, and 4 are terrifying.
I didn't get the impression that any of them were going to be like, "Hey, this was awesome." Instead, it was harrowing.
Okay.
So I was having sex during the Holocaust.
Didn't happen. Anyway.
What, the sex?
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, sex is like my Holocaust or something. I don't know. There's a few people that deny it happens.
Yeah, the sex is much like the Holocaust, only denies it happens.
Crazy legal disclaimers. I mean, it's not an anti-Semite. Blah 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 blah. Next, number 2.
Yeah, let's do it. Right, number 2. I'm getting a blowjob, and
what now?
Yeah. That's why I haven't said anything.
That's why Blake. That's why Blake went.
Get back down,
That's
Rob.
why you sound like a turkey. He doesn't spunk dust.
Would you not?
He's just allergic.
Would you trim?
Do you even trim?
I'm chuckling with a pube.
Bro, do you even manscape? Oh, great.
Number 2, yeah, getting a blowjob. And, I'm enjoying it. I'm reaching the height of ecstasy. And,
you're going to come, is what
I'm going to come. No. Can we... No, right? For the rest of these stories, can we never talk about things normally? Do we have to talk about...
I will be very flowery.
My monkey was about to unfurl.
I'd almost reached the summit of Mount Vesuvius.
I was about to splash my rage across her face. And, so I hit the wall.
Nice.
The wall of her throat. And,
oh, right, not literally.
Oh, God.
Why'd you move your head?
I ended up with a mixture of Rice Krispies and milk all over my cock. And my brand new fucking t-shirt.
Which was weirdly enough a picture of her giving you a blowjob.
Dressed as Heisenberg from Breaking Bad.
That's bright.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. Anyway, my question on that one, just before you carry on, is I'm assuming this was first thing in the morning.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
No, she was just poor.
All she ate was Rice Krispies.
They weren't even proper Rice Krispies. They weren't even Kellogg's. They were
Prostitutes don't eat right, do they?
I paid her with Rice Krispies.
Nice.
Tesco value Rice Krispies. Every little helps.
Rice Krispies.
On your dick.
Snap, crackle and gag.
Oh, yes. Oh, God.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Keep going.
Number 3. 3 and 4 are part of the same horrible story.
Saga.
Wow. You kind of in the same like issue.
Yeah,
The like
spread
part A, part B.
Yeah, spread out.
It's like a two-parter.
Yeah. There's a cliffhanger and everything.
Oh wait, I think I know this one. Go on.
Right,
Oh,
so we're
God.
going at it very vigorously, one would say.
Bang.
Bang time, vigorous bang.
Vigorous bang.
And she was a large lass.
Okay.
To put it in a...
So that's issue in all
That's
five
to
of
put
them.
it kindly.
Yeah, no.
And, yeah,
Bitch be fat.
big be huge.
She got more chins and a Chinese phone book.
She got fatter too as well. After
Bitch
this.
had a postcode. Next.
Yes, she did.
In school, she sat next to everybody.
She was the school.
When she said she's gonna sit around the room, she's literally gonna sit around the room.
Her waist has an equator.
She jump in the air and get stuck.
She sat next to me once. I said, "Bitch, you fat."
Doctor Matter of Fact.
I'm the worst. The woman come into me. She said, "I got itchy skin." I said, "Bitch, you got scabies." Doctor Matter of Fact is my new favourite character. Bitch, you missing a leg.
Oh, you gone, bitch. Vigorous big
sex.
girl bang times. Go.
So she's on top, vigorous
Okay.
sex, vigorous bang times, and I slip out.
No,
I'm just going down the shop. Do you want it? Oh, out of her.
I
Sorry.
slip out of her, and she come down with a crushing blow from her vaginal bone or whatever's there.
Whatever is there. Anatomy.
Here there be dragons.
Bitch got a pubic bone.
And then she grabbed.
Here there be dragons.
Then she grabbed my cock and put it in the right hole, like all Spartans do. And
Sparta.
this is my vagina.
This baby's got down, skipping off the roof.
And she hits it and drags. It drags a banjo string and then snaps it. Just snaps my banjo string.
Like that.
And I have that.
Wait, dong.
And I had the lights off at this point, so I was like, okay, this fucking hurts, but I'm having sex, so let's finish.
It's a bit on several levels. This fucking hurts.
So, you fucked me up. Not in the right way. I finish. I reach the point of ecstasy and
It might be
crack a Joa.
What you on about? My name's Joa.
And I pull out very in a very timid manner. I hold my cock for a little while as it's throbbing with pain, and I go to turn the light on. Luckily, the light is facing away from her, and I'm facing away from her, so she can't see the bloody cummy mess that was my cock.
Oh, fuck.
Depressed drive.
Leading on to number 4.
3 wheels. It says.
Wait, there's more.
When it's in the car.
I got everyone to sign it, and it was a lovely time.
That's how I chose my cousin's name.
If I had a cast on mine, you'd barely fit your own fucking name. Get well.
And his name's Joe.
Ron
Signed
Ron P.
Let me tell you about how I broke this.
So 2-3 weeks later, as you're supposed to let it heal for a good a month.
Oh yeah.
Imagine it's gonna. Yeah.
It's pain. It's like I've heard it's painful as fuck. Like.
And so I was like, well, I've not had sex in this certain amount of time, so I tried it, and this was in her bed at her house.
Oh, not in a vagina. That's weird.
No.
You just fucked that mattress.
Fuck the mattress.
This is mattress.
I believe she had fresh linen on as well.
Nice. Make the effort. Gotta love that.
Halfway
I'll
through,
do way more stuff.
I feel a tear.
Well, that Bioshock.
Spartans, what is your
No, in
position?
the same way that Obi-Wan feels a disturbance in the Force.
Yeah, I felt a rupture.
A tear in my schlong.
I felt a rupture. Or something's not right.
Like a million voices, or tiny little cells.
Like a million tiny voices covered in blood.
Anyway, I finished again this is custom.
You are fucking Iron Man, man. I mean that in the wrestling sense, where you keep going for 60 minutes and how much pain you're in. Not the fucking guy with a goatee. I don't know.
Homer said the wrestling thing. Yay! 56 minutes. You did very well. You did really well. That's 56 minutes.
He's gone for an hour and he's sitting on the iron phone. Oh.
In stark contrast.
No.
So I finished and pulled out. Well, no, I pulled out then finished. This was what was the bad thing.
Oh no, I see where
And
this is going.
she was obviously laying there.
Yeah.
The light was off again because she was fat. And
Don't want to look at fat bitch.
Where the fuck are you cold as ice?
And you're willing to sacrifice.
He's back! The assassin!
Surely that's 2 miles away on that one.
Oh my god!
oh, that was great.
This fucking fuck!
So she feels warmth, not akin to the liquidy warmth of semen. She feels the liquid.
Could you please write the guidebook for sex?
She felt the.
Put your tallywhacker in her tummy hole.
Position step 2. Jiggle it about a bit for maximum enjoyifiers. It's like listening to Russell Brand read his first thesaurus.
Turn your woman over and baste her.
Bitch me a turkey.
It's a bit racist.
And I've got the baster. Master baster. Anyway.
Yeah, we're not above that kind of joke here.
That's all I'm left with. Go on.
Turn the lights on and there is blood everywhere. There is blood everywhere. Because I didn't use a condom this time.
Is that why my house suddenly got covered in blood one day? Because it was literally everywhere.
Rain in blood.
This house is haunted. No,
And as if it wasn't enough, my copies of The Walking Dead have caught fire. Because episode 2 of Series 2 was quite good.
Joel, why did you make fuck?
Show off.
When did Slayer walk in here?
Anyway, so that happened. I turned the light on, obviously, and she burst out into tears.
Is that because she saw how fat she was?
How do you think you felt?
I didn't care.
Have we got time for the story?
The story? Yeah, tell the story, please.
Y'all want a sex story?
So he has a sex story. You know this story, Crouch, but I want Spike to hear this live.
I'm ready.
Do it.
Lay it on me.
Good few years ago, I'd been with a girl for. I was quite young. I was only about sort of 16 years old.
Okay.
And I'd been with this girl for a few months, and we split up. And I got with another girl, and then we split up. It was about 6 months after that. And the girl I was with the first time
First girl, yeah.
called me round. And I was like, it was an obvious, it was a booty call. Went round, did my thing, and halfway through it, I was like, well, actually, it's like we'd been talking about beforehand. We had a bit of lunch and that before we got round to it, And I remember thinking, I remember why we split
Isn't
now.
foreplay hell?
I've got this piece of fucking lettuce. I remember
I made vol au vents.
I remember thinking.
You're well on your way to being king of the fucking puffs, weren't you?
I remember why.
Does anybody like quiche Lorraine, or shall we get straight to the bang times? Tarquin, grease the bed sheets.
Thank you, Jeeves. No. Chives.
Tarquin.
I remember as I was talking to her, I remember when we split up. I don't actually like her.
That's a good reason to split up. Yeah.
That's just not a very.
That's
just
a good one, yeah.
not a very nice person.
Okay.
So, but I'm like, hey, I'm going to get my dick wet, whatever, right? So we got upstairs.
That's a marriage that's stoked in the fires of Hades.
We do whatever. We had a reasonable amount of time for me, longer than 9 seconds, and we.
Kudos.
I know, yeah, yeah. We
One of those famous hate fucks.
He's
like, you fucking bitch.
Oh.
Just like,
some of the best sex I've ever had is with hate fuck.
To be honest, if you're hate fucking, you're lucky not to be hand lotion, which is 2 pumps in the squirt, and chocolate orange.
So we get around to like the sort of the final part of the act, and we're doing it in the style of I don't know, polar bear. What animal are we going
Doggy
for?
style.
It's doggy style, right?
Unicorn.
And I am at the point. I'm coming up to the point of no return. Right? I am about to unleash the dogs of war. The wild horses are about to run free.
You're about to romp.
And the thought comes to me is that I don't really want to do this again, but I can't just stop because you can't just be like, I'm done with the sex now, right? That's weird. So I think I need to do something.
Yeah. I actually know someone who did that.
What, just left?
Like, 2 people who should remain nameless who I used to work with, and I found out years later that they secretly had sex one time, but they'd only got halfway. They'd only got halfway through, and the guy had just said, actually,
Like they're banging, Scoob!
I would have gone away with the 2 if it wasn't with these shitty condoms.
There's a little me rolling around like, wow!
They both did it with rubber mask on, actually.
Did they pull the mask off? It was just a condom.
It's all bad winners from the Hollywood amusement park.
What's he doing fucking that girl?
But that guy.
He thought you were Spartan.
But yeah, no, that literally halfway through the dude just went, I don't want to do this anymore, and just stopped, got dressed, left the house.
That must have been shit.
That's cold.
That's cold as ice.
That's not a fair thing.
Yeah.
So, I decide I'm going to finish off here, right? And I need to do something to make sure I don't get invited back. Now, you can't be shit at the sex because you have an ego, right? You don't want to telling other girls that you shit at the sex.
I get you.
So, I think I need to do something that will involve me never being invited back. And I think, I know, at the releasing of the gates or whatever we're fucking about, I will make a noise so repulsive that she won't want me back. Now I'm going to face slightly away from the laptop so I don't blow it, because the noise was Needless to say, I was never invited back. And here's an update, because a lot of you know this story.
Okay.
That about 2 years ago, when I was Captain Clun, she contacted me. And I had to refrain. She rang me. She heard I was single again.
Yeah, okay.
She's a slut. She was with a fellow, like father of her son, anyway. And she contacted me for some more. And it was everything that I had in my power not to answer the phone. We're like, hi, That is one of my favourite stories. That's the story of the noise.
So on that note, I think it's time we wrap up from here. So for Sour Crouch, Spike Direction, for Omer Ibrahim,
that's not how I normally eject.
for Blake Armour, I've been your host, Rob Wade. This has been the Crazy Train. I think you
Episode 12!
I hope you've enjoyed it a tenth as much as we've enjoyed recording it.
So, we have a mailbag question, and I thought this one was so good that I'm going to use it. Here we go. Cloud Zombie on Twitter asks, if you could choose any career from fiction for yourself, what would you choose and why? It's a 2-part question, the second part's coming. So the first part is, if you could choose any career for yourself from fiction, what career would you choose and why?
Blade Runner.
Okay, I like that. So is it just that you hate robots?
I like rain, flying cars, Chinese food and shooting women in the back.
Crazy, legal disclaimers. Brad doesn't actually like Chinese food that much.
You get to be super close to Rutger Hauer.
Yeah, naked Rutger Hauer.
The Swedish Rutger Hauer. The Swedish Rutger Hauer
speaks virtual poetry.
Yeah,
yeah. See, I'm saying that's the best. And he gets bang Sean Young.
All right. Yeah.
Hashtag spoilers.
Which back in those days,
I think we can do spoilers for Blade Runner.
I think that's fine. 33 years. You've had an opportunity. You've had a lifetime for most of us.
We get a letter that's going, you bastard.
Hey, I'll take the letters.
Yeah.
So Blade Runner, nice. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So you just hate robots that much. Has the animatronic done something upset me? Yeah.
What's the test? What do they call the test?
The Voight-Kampff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The suitcase. The
Did you try to do that to Annie?
Turn in the briefcase.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. You're
What was your job, Big? Cool.
He's got that far away staring.
There's an entire. Okay,
Wealth of history
I'll be a
to teach.
velociraptor.
Okay, cool.
What?
What? May I ask why?
No.
All right.
Credits.
If you think of a good one that's a bit more, conceivable, then
It's more of a career than a
because
journalist.
while we're talking in the realms of fiction, there are limits. Blake.
I think I'd like to try different things. Like, how about like a not necessarily like a main character, but a red shirt on like Starship Enterprise or something. Someone
who is destined to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not only do I die, but at least I die somewhere interesting.
Right.
Most of the time, you're just getting gummed on by an alien.
Yeah.
And that's
Fair enough. Yeah.
I just want to reiterate. I'd like to say, better than fucking Velociraptor.
I'm not fucking a
Given the
velociraptor.
entire scope of fiction as the human species understands it, you chose a role which is basically either staying on board ship and doing nothing, or death.
I'm just going to put out there what I think Brad is thinking. I think you've wasted it.
No, I would say, well, okay then. I wasn't necessarily.
Unless you're going to go onto a holodeck and pretend
We
to
live in a
play
universe.
In which case,
No,
I
I
feel like there's a
meant
more
like-
direct route to that.
I don't like the sort of ability of going exploring new planets, going
you
but
wouldn't.
I didn't want to
You would
just.
not be
I didn't want to
exploring new planets.
explicitly say, okay, I want to be chief science officer because I'm not that knowledgeable.
Right, no,
It's fucking conjecture. You don't have to be knowledgeable about. You can be like.
No, because I bet you were going to go right. What's this equation?
Just basically,
Like,
we've
what you
entered
need to understand is it's not that interesting a job, because for 2 series of Star Trek, if we assume 20 odd episodes a series, that still means that over a 5-year period about 40 interesting things happen.
Like, you've just fucking injected reality in it to a point where I have to point out that Crouch chose to be a fucking dinosaur.
and that's still a valid choice compared to your choice.
Exactly. At least he gets friends. He's got social company because they hunt him packs.
I can open doors.
He can open doors.
If
I'm not going to lie, I didn't really think about it.
The most exciting thing that can happen to you on ship is walking past Sulu and going to your mate and go, "How's Sulu?"
He looked at me, oh my.
He was naked and holding a rapier. Again.
Prick.
Fuck me.
I don't remember that bit.
He goes crazy.
I'm just
Series 1, episode 3.
I'm just putting it out there.
Red
fucking
Wars.
hell, like you could be Falconhoof and have more fucking lines.
Yeah. Why don't it just be fucking Lady Hawk?
There you go.
Do I have to?
Why don't you?
No,
If you want to.
no, you don't.
If you just want to explore the galaxy, why don't you just be the ship?
You want to what?
What the fuck is wrong? Why did you just be Chekhov?
Why
for
wouldn't
fuck's sake?
you say engineering officer or science officer, or just hold on a moment, captain?
Be the ship.
Why would you want to be?
Well, no,
given the entire scope of the Federation, you
didn't
want to
wanna-
work in admin.
I thought, and also I love the point.
I didn't want to oversell myself.
What? The point of the fucking question is to oversell it.
Yeah.
No, Blake, Blake, this is a theoretical question. No one is asking you to do the assessment and interview.
Why is your brother Rimmer better than life? Imagine anything. Oh, I've got to accept my limitations, no?
Like, I just also want to point out that your thing was to. I don't want to be the chief science officer in case you quiz me. Like the first question we did with fucking Crouch was the fucking question of how to be a velociraptor.
And I would just say no. They asked me a
And
question.
administer the void conf to Brad live on air. Although maybe we should.
He criticises me.
Because also, to be honest,
Because somebody has to criticise you, Blake.
I will say
This is why I can't do nice job.
that's why we can't have nice theoretical things in theory.
Given the scope of human fiction, you have been undermined by me to such an extent you can only visualise yourself as someone who dies.
Have you ever thought about a career in tricordering?
Have you thought about being the Gran Torino from Starsky and Hutch? Because that gets more fucking use and it doesn't die.
Bungee the helicopter?
And as a bonus, it's red.
Yeah,
I don't like buzzing helicopters. Bit ginger, isn't it?
You don't like Budgie the helicopter because what? Sorry?
Bit ginger.
Bit ginger.
Just a bit.
I don't regret this question, but I do rue and lament it.
What would yours be?
That doesn't fucking matter. A can of Diet Coke, who gives a shit? My entire fucking life's been consumed. I'll be a replicant so you can kill me. So far, living together has proven to be the majority of the time spent with us fucking with each other. So the one that sticks the best is when we first moved in. We came in and painted the walls at the weekend, decorated, cleaned up and all that, and then we started moving furniture in sort of a couple of days later. So as we're doing that, we moved the furniture in, then a couple of days we had the flat to ourselves and we just started unpacking stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know why this came into my head, but she went from one room to another and I just stripped from the waist down. Yeah, so I didn't say anything, I didn't do anything, she didn't say anything that brought it on. I just decided I was going to strip from the waist down. So the best bit about it was she walked through the door and was just like, have you decided what you're going to do? What? I was like, what? Well, I've just cleaned that floor.
I remember when Kaz first moved in. I mean, I terrorised Kaz. I've calmed down a little bit now, but there was where you walk in, you've got the bedroom door. And then as soon as you walk in the bedroom door, directly in front of you is like a big 3-door wardrobe. And then to the left of that, in line with the back wall that the door sits on, is the bed. Yeah. I remember once she went to the toilet and then I climbed on top of this wardrobe because there's enough like gap between me and this wardrobe to kind of the ceiling and the wardrobe that I could actually get on top. And from the top, I took a ruler with me and opened up one of the doors just very, very gently. Okay. And put my ruler in it just to keep it like slightly open. Yeah. And then Kaz walks in, and of course I'm looking at her from a bird's eye view, and she's walked in going, "Fuck is it?" She's looking under the bed, and then she's like opened all the wardrobe doors to see if I'm in there because I've scared her so many times already. She's like, "What the fuck?" So she closed all the wardrobes, and of course it closes on that ruler again. Yeah. So I'm like, "Sweet, okay." So she sits there on the bed, like looking around, going, "What the fuck?" So I pull the ruler out, so the door closes on its own, and she goes, "What the fuck?" Wide-eyed deer headlights. So she goes back to the wardrobe, looks around, and tears all goes out. "What the fuck?" And I just dropped the ruler on her head, and she went, just so slowly, "Fuck!" She just looked up at me. And I'm just putting this like a fucking gargoyle on top of this.
Fucking Marc Ferratu.
On the top of it. Oh, it was so funny. I've never topped that, but I'm still aiming to.
I was on the train, I was stood up on the train because it was quite full, and I needed to use the loo. So I went through into the next carriage because it was where the nearest toilet was. And what I tend to do is I tend to sort of, as you get past the sort of motorway bridge in Strood, I tend to sort of go then because I've got time to go, get out, and also if there's somebody in there before me, I've got time to still get in and get out before I get out. Worst case scenario, I end up in Chatham and walk a bit further. Yeah. You know. Thrilling again, I know. It's a couple of episodes in a row of just fucking thrilling TV bullshit.
Good fucking job I'm here, isn't it? Swinging hammers at cars.
So, yeah. If you had to cancel because of the Molyneux incident, I would have been like...
Has the firework just gone outside? If I'd have had to cancel, one would have exploded.
Imagine me like scanners.
Oh, it's all like boom, bang, one at a time.
It's all like boom, bang, five, blue, 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 bang, bang, bang. Right. Anyway, so I go into the toilet and into the carriage, and I press the button for the toilet door because there's no, like, you know, they flash up a little light if it's in use. Yeah. So I push on the door, and what I realise shortly after I open the door starts opening is that the person who is in there hasn't realised that the door's not locked. Oh. And they're changing a baby. And the weirdest bit about it is, like, the baby's just, you know, being a baby on the thing, being changed. Shit. Yeah, just, you know, probably covered in shit. I didn't really look. As soon as I realised there was somebody there, I looked up and there's just me and this bloke making really awkward eye contact. And then we cut...
Naked baby, huh?
Marry a man.
Did you just find that in here?
Just changing around.
Where do I get one of those?
Yeah. I bet you found the pushchair too, convenient. Are you a baby thief, sir?
No, I'm a horse thief. This is just my part-time
This is a side project just for fun.
Yeah, he's on a saddle. He knows.
My wife said, "Why can't you ever steal anything useful?" So I got as a servant. Well, in a few years, anyway.
So I just sort of look like, I'm really sorry. Obviously, I don't want to be a dick and say, like, close the door next time, dickhead, or whatever, because he's challenging a child.
Because babies don't understand how to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you were going to say to the parent,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So I closed the door.
Technically, he wasn't the one shitting.
Yeah, sure. I closed the door, and as it's closing, the woman sat, like when they got seats that are kind of adjacent to the door on the other side. She leans over to me and goes, "I think there's somebody in there." Yeah, no fucking shit. I've just embarrassed him.
Thank you, Captain Matter of Fact.
And scarred his child for life. And then, as if it wasn't bad enough, he had a pushchair out in the corridor that kept the train was sort of swaying a lot from side to side, and the pushchair kept like rattling. And so I was like, "Oh shit, I better stop this from rattling." So I grabbed hold of the frame. And so as he opens his door, not only am I getting changing his baby shitting down,
just holding on.
I'm just holding onto his pushchair, going, "Hey,
Hey, buddy."
And that's something new since last time you got engaged.
I did. I got engaged.
Hey!
I haven't told anyone about that either.
Yeah.
I got engaged like a boss, I have to say.
Do it.
We went on holiday to Rhodes. Lindos.
Which
country
roads?
or just
Yeah, the M4.
yeah, Rhodes.
In a coach? That's really romantic.
Yeah, you can't drive to. It's
You can drive on roads.
It's
You're
an
just
island.
the worst coach driver ever. What do you drive on?
No, we wouldn't let you start.
Drive on
To do with the diabetes, this is a ruse.
Wacky coach go anywhere, mate.
Oh, yes.
Wacky coach don't care about roads.
He drives on rails.
Yeah, where he's going, he don't need roads. But sadly, that's where he's going.
So you went to Rhodes.
Yes, I went to a town called Lindos, which is like this.
That the chocolate place?
No, that's Lindor.
Oh.
That's, but Lindos is this really old town.
I was going to say, because they've got quite a hot climate.
With like which got like they call it the Acropolis, but it's kind of mostly a castle on the hill that the town is built around. And it's like, so it's got a castle around the outside, and then the inside is the ruins of an ancient Greek temple. And we went up there, having gone on a trip to Rhodes town the day before, and she's looking in. There's lots of jewellery shops.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Most of the Mediterraneans, they love their gold. Yeah.
And she's looking in the window. She's like, "Oh,
Is that racist? I
that
can't tell. So, quick question before we move on.
Yeah.
So, the Acropolis, you say the town's built around it?
Yeah.
Does that mean that the Acropolis has got a kind of Acropolis? Acropolis.
It's the Acropolis.
The
Greek apocalypse.
The
We're going to smash all your plates.
The
and lift all your shirts.
The Acropolis.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's kind of up itself? Because I've always found that when you build something around a central figure, it becomes a bit egotistical. I'm Rob Wade, and you're listening to The Crazy Show.
do you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Sorry,
carry on.
Well,
Pink Floyd all over again.
Yeah.
No, this is not successful. Sorry, go on.
Oh, wait. She saw a ring in a window and went, "Oh, I like that one," and I was able to sneak away from the party and buy it, which was pretty. That was pretty farcical in itself, because I just went into the shop and I was like, "That one in the window, I need it now." And I was like, "How much for that?" She's like, €900. And I was like, "Fuck off!" So she said, "Okay, wait, where are you from?" "I'm from England." "We could do it for 600. Just like, I was like, "Okay, go on in."
Yeah.
And then she's like writing out this card with all like the facts and preparing.
Don't need that shit. Just put them in my pocket.
Preparing this.
It doesn't have power. It's a ring.
Exactly, but she's like writing out
This ring has probability control.
Well, that's it. Facts and figures about the ring, and like a big gift display box. And I was like, I don't need any of that. Just give me the box. I'm going to put it in my pocket now. It's a secret.
Bang it.
And then they were like, "It's secret, is it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to propose in like tomorrow." And I both were like, "Oh, okay." And just give
because they never fucking hear that.
Yeah.
I found they still get amazed.
That's saying, like, meanwhile, she's just going, like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah, exactly. Because I just said, I'm going to go.
So having to go through the finance.
Only after a cup of tea, is he milking the cow?
They were all having lunch in this restaurant just around the corner, and I said, "I'm going to go stretch my legs." I was like, "I need to stand up for a bit," and I just walked off.
Sounds like it's your wallet that got stretched.
Did she think you'd left her or something?
I'm going to stretch my legs to another woman.
Did you have another Greek woman? Like, yeah.
You shouldn't have spent the extra half hour taking out the, repayment plan.
It's about the size of it.
Got a mortgage for the fucking ring.
Do you have financial aid?
That's what I needed. Man.
Yeah, because Greeks got...
Yeah, Yeah, Greece is like, oh, we got bags of cash to spare. Go for it.
Yeah, that's what they gave you a discount. Like, we don't even need the money. We're Greeks.
I'm propping up the Greek economy with that one purchase.
They were just like, if based on the face, if we charge him 900, he's going to walk. Just we need the 6. We need 6.
That's what probably happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Or maybe it's based on like international relations or something. Like maybe there's like civilization. Maybe you just got like some sort of trade agreement in the background that the leaders have signed by turning walking rights into their territory.
It's probably more to do with exchange rates, and they know if you went anywhere else, you'd get it for like 7.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So they went low.
Maybe.
Like Greek, like I say, the Greek economy is so fucked that they will do anything to.
Well, you might know the answer to this actually. Are they a haggling culture?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, in which case they might be expecting you to haggle down to 6, and you're
And they just
from
went for a
England.
bomb.
Oh, they don't haggle there.
Oh, when I go to Cyprus,
Well,
you
I
can
was
scare
just
them.
going to
I
walk
go.
out, so
When I go to haggle in Cyprus and stuff like that, I don't haggle now. I get the upper hand just by going, I'm not going to haggle. What's your rock bottom price? And they normally get so that they go, oh, £5.
Have it.
Whatever it was.
I'll give you
they
£8.
will drop. Because if they've got 7 written on something, they know that that's what their bottom price is. There's usually like a percentage that they'll drop.
Yeah.
And they know that's how much they want for it. They won't go below it at all, ever. But they can get you above it. So if you just go, what's the rock bottom? And you just be clever and nice with them, they'll
It's a move done by a popular 90s wrestler.
But I did all this without even meaning to.
Because you just went, ooh, like...
Yeah, I was going to go, because I didn't have much time. But Well, anyway, so I bought that, and I had it secretly, but it was like bulging in my hoodie
Was it
pocket.
like burning as
I was
well?
like, I can't have this the whole time. I was like, hide it, because it was still big. I couldn't hide it. So I sort of sidled up to her sister, and I'm like, put this in your handbag, and she's just like,
did you steal?
No, she's just, her eyes went like wide, and she's like, is this what I think it is? And I'm like, yes, but keep it cool. Shut up! Keep it cool. And she's just like, I could see her starting to go, I started to cry. She's like, I was like, no, keep it together.
She's got a deep voice.
It's just that.
That's what I think. Swear to me.
That's what women get like when you mention proposals, though, isn't it? They go like,
I will be related to you one day, brother-in-law.
She was an absolute trooper, though. She did really well. She kept it completely secret,
That's
didn't
good.
tell anyone, and so props to her.
Yeah.
But she and then she managed to smuggle it back to me the next day, and I took it with me. We walked up to the Acropolis, and there we were at the top, looking over the sea and everything. And she's taking loads of panoramic photos on her phone. We sort of stand on there, sort of pan around. She's like, stand there, and I was like, okay, now's my moment. And she pans across, taking this photo, and I'm standing there in the photo with the ring out on it.
That's awesome.
And she took the photo and didn't fucking notice. And I was like, do you want to look at that photo? And she's like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. And she looked at it, and then she just looked at me, and she was like, what?
That's
I was like, yeah, there you go.
That is one of the...
There you go. If you could have seen, listeners, the action that he gave me, just like tossing 50p to a trap.
Wedding for you! Eternal bond, there you go.
It was just the most lackadaisical delivery I've ever seen. It's like, oh, is that what? Wait, what? Yep, there you go. 50p because I
now you're mine, bitch.
I like 50p. Here's 50p because I like your version of Space Oddity. Second part of the question, based on our conversation last time. And what is the best Sam Neill movie?
Jurassic Park. In the Mouth of Madness.
Jurassic Park. Yeah, I'd have to go with Brad and say Mouth of Madness.
Fuck you all, Jurassic Park.
I'm going to Jurassic Park is a very there's two ways of looking at a question like that.
Yep.
Firstly,
is it Jurassic Park? Yes. Secondly, is it not Jurassic Park? No.
Everything is or isn't Jurassic Park.
Does it have Velociraptors in it? Yes, it's Jurassic Park. Is it Jurassic Park 3? Yes, it's not the best Sam Neill movie.
there's two ways of looking at it, which is firstly,
in the reflection of a fridge door, someone punch him now. If you're looking at Sam Neill in the reflection of a fridge door, it's not really him. Don't run at it.
Okay, there's two ways of looking at it, both of which could be drawn to Jurassic Park.
Okay, go for it.
Firstly,
it better be Jurassic Park.
What is the best movie that Sam Neill is in?
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
And what is the movie that Sam Neill is best in?
Oh, okay. Nice.
Jurassic Park.
The Mouth of Madness.
I'm going to be different and say Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
Memoirs of an Invisible Man, he is absolutely brilliant.
Does Merlin count? Because he's batshit in that one.
He's really good in it.
He is really good in Merlin. You're joking aside,
easily one of my favourite actors.
He's probably my favourite rendition of Merlin.
He's very
that's really good in that. Unfortunately, he did the sequel, and he pretty much just... Merlin. It was like Merlin the...
I think it was the Grail Chronicles or something like that.
I remember seeing it around.
Yeah, I bought it. It was in Tesco for 99p or whatever, so I picked it up. And he's fine in it, but you can tell he's just there for the payday.
Yeah,
like it's
like Christian Slater.
And he's only in it for like it's another 2-part TV special, and he's in it for like 20 minutes of the first half. After that, it just goes off into a generic medieval wander. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But no, he's wearing Merlin. Like, it's really underrated. I think Merlin. I think it's a real. It's good.
The original TV movie.
Alright, so let's break the question down into two then, in the spirit of that. So the first question is, what is the movie in which Sam Neill is best in? Of all the roles he's played, what is he best in?
I've not seen a great deal. It's one of those ones that, he was in that, but I haven't seen a great deal. I don't think I can really answer it. I haven't seen...
He's best in, I think he's outstanding in Event Horizon.
That is... might be up there for me.
Yeah.
I think Event Horizon and Memoirs of the Invisible Man are probably mine.
Daybreakers, I thought he was brilliant in.
I haven't seen that. I really want to.
Again,
very good.
like in Merlin, an okay movie with some really good bits.
Yeah.
He was great in that. That movie's underrated as well, I think. That doesn't get...
It was
great.
clever.
That was the movie, actually, about 6 months before I had an idea for a movie that was almost that plot. The idea that it was the other way around. It was that there was something like zombies or vampires were the norm, and humanity broke out as a disease, which isn't quite there.
I Am Legend.
Yeah,
the original, like
is that right?
The book ending is basically that in the film, obviously, Will Smith sacrificed himself to save them.
I know that isn't the original because there was a movie before that.
There's Omega Man.
That's it. Yes.
More
true to the book, but not quite.
And then there's I Am Legend, which is the one. So spoilers for I Am Legend. I mean, you've had fucking years.
It was one before Omega Man as well.
Oh, was
it? It's
there?
called The Last Man on Earth, starring Vincent Price.
Yes,
so there was.
Yes. Okay. So is it not?
So in the Will Smith movie, he sacrificed himself. So I'll go with the most recent one. In the Will Smith movie, he sacrificed himself, saved the wife and kids, and sent them off to the safe camp with the
sample from the zombie that turned back and then got killed or whatever, wasn't it?
In the book, it's established that actually the vampires are a more evolved form of humanity. They capture Robert. What's his name? What the fuck is his name?
Mugabe.
That would be a very different movie.
Wade. I'm just going for Roberts. I don't know why I came to Mugabe before Wade when I was looking directly at you.
Well, it does.
I get that. Yeah. I'm trying to think of his name. Anyway, they capture Will Smith's character and kill him because he's like the obstacle to their progress.
Oh, okay. And are they
the whole idea is he is the monster to them. He is the legend.
Yes, I know that's the legend. But is he? How do I put it? During the book, I'm guessing they're still the vampires because everybody thinks they're zombies, but they're really not. They're vampires.
Very more vampires.
Because in the Will Smith movie, they really are. They're like almost like
they're zombies that have a deflection to the sun.
Yeah.
In Omega Man, they're more.
It's that bit. It's that bit where they're in the dark room, like panting together.
Yeah,
that makes them look mindless.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because any other vampire is as sentient as us in most movies. They're intelligent.
Or they sparkle.
But what I mean is that
they're rational.
You think about they're rational. They have nightclubs in Blade and stuff like that. So, so are they portrayed as the bad guys in the book? Until the end, is that like a twist?
Yes, because it's told from first person perspective.
Yeah, it's kind of like it centres on the plot. It's not first person; it centres on him.
I read it when I was about 15. So I
had the audio book a while back, but now I'm thinking there may have been
reread it now.
There may have been bits that were first person actually.
But it's still portrayed as he is resistant to the virus.
Yes.
So it is a virus that changed everybody into the thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So my idea was that it was similar to Daybreakers. Where vampires or zombies or werewolves or whatever are the norm
way back,
and then somebody gets bitten and becomes human.
Okay,
and then you realise that. So it's told from the point of view of the people who are the norm, the vampires or whatever, and they realise that. Wait, this is how we used to be, and then it's the morality of should we go back to how we were, or are we better now?
Right.
Which is what Daybreakers actually does do. Like they're stronger now. They're apart from the sun thing, they're almost better in every way. But then it's the whole like greed of the dictatorship and the money and all that that's actually ruined their more evolved form.
Yeah.
But I remember Daybreakers coming out and being like, God damn it.
I think he's outstanding in Event Horizon.
Yep.
Not just the running, jumping, bleeding from the eyes stuff, but just the the kind of hangover of guilt from his wife.
Yes.
I think he nails that really well.
Oh,
I haven't seen that so long.
I need to see that.
What you're saying is like resonating with me, but on the fringes of my brain. So I really need to
You're
see
just
that
sitting
again.
there going, he's just Dr. Grant.
He that was when I first knew him. Like, all joking aside, that the first time I ever saw him was as Dr. Grant.
He's good in
He brings some legitimacy to that movie.
Invisible Man, but I made the connection it was him.
There's a lot of hack acting in Jurassic Park.
Yes.
A lot.
Yeah.
And he brings.
I think the second
him
Velociraptor
and
milks it.
him.
Because I find the Dilophosaur is a bit of a
didn't exist.
Chewing the scenery.
Him and Attenborough bring like the acting chops to that movie.
Yeah.
Goldblum's okay. He actually is perfect for the
Goldblum
character.
is playing a slightly hammy
Jeff
character.
I think I can't remember her name, but Ellie Sattler, the female paleobotanist. That's it. Yeah.
No, Laura Linney.
I
Dern.
don't think her acting.
Jeff Goldblum's made a good career out of playing Jeff Goldblum.
Laura Dern's in episode 8.
Other bits.
I think Laura Dern's in episode 8.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it Laura Dern or Laura Linney? I think it is Laura Dern.
Now you've said that's rung a bell.
Yeah, I think she's supposed to be somebody in the Resistance, maybe.
Okay.
Well, they haven't said for sure, but that's the rumour.
Okay.
But talking of him, actually him and great acting in the third Jurassic Park, he has my favourite. So Jurassic Park has "Clever Girl," my favourite line from a movie ever. The third one has my favourite bad quote from a movie, and it's not the quote. They're basically trying to track down the divorced couple's son, aren't they?
Yeah.
And their second name is Kirby.
Right.
And the woman,
Swallows
I think
somebody
she realizes that her son may be dead.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and she storms off. But then she's storming off into the jungle. She's being, the stereotypically written irrational woman in a movie.
Right.
So Sam Neill's character says to Mr. Kirby to go get her, but in the way that Clever Girl is delivered perfectly, it's a standard line.
Yeah.
It's the delivery of it. The line is just go after her, Mr. Kirby.
Yeah.
But he says it in such a fake, it's like, go after her, Mr. Kirby. And it's so like stage show, 50,000 Leagues Under the Sea kind of acting. And it stands out as my favourite bad acting. It's almost as good actually as Disappointed.
Yeah.
Was it Hercules?
Yeah.
It is Hercules, where it's meant to read the word, meant to act disappointed, but instead reads it as a script line.
Amazing.
And just goes, Disappointed.
No more know about Kevin Saw, but I suspect that was a while.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Looking on his eye, the twinkle in his eye says that. But yeah, so that's a piece of Sam Neill's terrible acting, actually. But the rest of the movie is fine.
Jurassic Park 3, the bit that always stands out for me, apart from that, is at the very, very end, where they've got the bone.
Oh, 3D printed esophagus.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The one that makes the
Call
noise.
for help.
Oh, God.
Right. Don't Fedora me, come on.
Yeah.
Stay with me.
Oh no, I'm just God because it's terrible. I'm not like actually. There's no evidence it would work. There's no evidence it wouldn't either.
Very so there's that bit, and they see it on the floor, and they sort of walk up, and he blows into it, and the raptors go up, and all that goes into my head is one of the raptors going, "Steve," and then he turns to the other one, and goes, "It's Steve," and it's like, "Of course it's not fucking Steve. It's Sam. It's the bloke out of Eventurizer."
I like to believe it. How's he supposed to know what to say? I like to think in Velociraptor speak, he's just going tumble dry, bassoon, paperclip.
So this guy's fucking mental. Let's run.
Yeah, I'm taking my kids away from you.
Yeah.
Creep.
I watched Jurassic Park.
I don't think you're really Jeff Goldblum at all.
Wow, you know.
I would have said Jeff Goldblum's made a good career out of being
Jeff Goldblum. He has now. Yeah.
It's a bit like a Meatloaf thing.
Yeah.
Not the greatest singer in the world.
Jeff Goldblum makes Meatloaf. What?
We can now put them in. My trio is now Jeff Goldblum, not the greatest actor in the world, good at being Jeff Goldblum, and doing what he. Meatloaf, not a great singer, a good singer, not a good vocalist.
Okay.
His voice is not up to the standard he sings. Yeah, exactly. And Tommy Dreamer, the wrestler, another. You're not that good. How are you that successful? That's my trilogy now. Then we'll put those three.
The Holy Trinity.
All of them, I respect and enjoy, but I realise they're not as good as the position they're in. Right? They've just. So they've got something else that gets them
the trinity of good but
good but not good but better but not yeah.
Because I'll say Meatloaf with a very
if
powerful.
If you're CD, I could
he's got a lot of power
in his station.
But it's it's almost
I think his main trouble is he's so middle of the road with it.
Yeah.
He's middle of the road, but Meatloaf has cultivated that monsters and motorbikes image, which appeals to people who don't want to go full heavy metal.
Yeah, true. What's the one that he's done one that
the rock and roll rebellion that a businessman can buy.
He did a song that Celine Dion's also. Is it Celine Dion's also done? I think. It's really, really covered. All coming back to me. Yeah.
Right.
That you say he's got a big unchecked voice. There is some power in that.
Yeah.
Like that is perfect for his voice because the song it's about like remembering a relationship that was good and bad, and it's about somebody breaking down whilst remembering stuff, and because his voice isn't so pure, it breaks, and it makes that song, I think, better than Celine Dion's obviously a brilliantly powerful vocalist, but I prefer his because it's fallible.
Raw, yeah.
It's raw. That's the word. Yeah. There's a song by Breed 77 called "Look at Me Now" or "So Look at Me Now" or something like that. And there's a line where his voice just goes, cracks, and you would if it were anybody else recording it. 1,000 different artists, and even them on a different day, would go redo that line.
Yeah.
It's a big emotional song about. Basically, you told me it's kind of simple when you look at it. You told me I'd never make it. Now look, this band's really successful. So look at me now.
Right.
And it's a ballad, and his voice breaks, and it makes it.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things. I hope they went, no, leave it in.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great, and it's that Meatloaf, middle of the road, not the best vocalist.
So what's your favourite Meatloaf film? What's happening?
What's in I've never tried
Fight Club's good. Rocky Horror. That's about it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Wayne's World.
Spice World.
Rocky Horror has been around. Obviously, we're recording the day after Halloween.
Yes.
And Rocky Horror is it kind of mingles, doesn't it? People dress up and stuff. And I'm just reminded how I'm sorry, I really don't enjoy Rocky Horror. I know we performed it live, like we did it in BCC, and I did it, and the music's great. But do you know what? It's like a
Just
load
a
of things.
fourth wall. I'm wearing a Rocky Horror shirt.
It's it's a lot of the fans. It's the fans of things like that who are just like, it's the greatest movie ever. Oh, come on, even you know it's not.
Yeah.
It's
not Die Hard.
I enjoy
or
it.
Star
It's
Wars.
fun, or Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. I watched Jurassic Park.
Imagine if, but it's the cult of Rocky Horror. Imagine if that kind of had built up around Jurassic Park and people were going to midnight screening and pulling their fedoras off at the right moment.
It's odd. It's odd. It's following. I find it obscure. There's no other movie that gets that kind of. I'm sure you could think of some.
I think
that's someone I know
other
about.
movies have tried to copy that success.
Yes.
Like there's been so many movies since Star Wars that have tried to be the next Star Wars, not as a film but as a pop culture phenomenon, and that's why it's never worked. It's been tried to make.
Do your thing and then be successful because of it.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels says it. Don't be the next Shawn Michaels. Everybody says I want to be the next Shawn Michaels. Don't be the next Shawn Michaels. I wasn't the next. I can't remember who modeled himself after at first. Ric Flair. Ric Flair said he was like he had the bleached blonde hair. Shawn Michaels used to bleach his hair like Ric Flair and everything like that. And Ric Flair said, "Why are you trying to be the next me? Be the next you.
Right.
Be the first you." And I think that's how things get successful. You can have some success copying something and but you've got to be so much better than the original. And it's not really what you want to do.
Oh, you just got to be different enough. Like, so I mean, like Star Wars was kind of, pulpy Saturday morning Flash Gordon.
But it had things.
But
I was talking about. I was actually arguing with this with someone the other day on an X-Wing group. The acting in the first Star Wars movie is not great. Yeah. There are moments when it's absolutely terrible. It steps up a notch, even from Harrison Ford. It steps up a notch in Empire. Even just the bit that noticed me is the. In the opening bits of Empire where Luke's lost, and there's some, worker in the base talking to Han, and it's that bit where he's like, may have come in, go and check, and it's just even Harrison Ford does a little. It just does a little inflection in his voice to make it seem real, and the other guy he doesn't just go yes general. He's like yes general. He's like I'm in a hurry. And that didn't exist in the first movie.
No,
I think
by the second one they're like, oh, we're on to something.
It's because George Lucas is an amazing ideas man. And he's very good at stories. And he's very good at characters. But I think even he would admit directing is not his strength.
I think I remember I read a book about the kind of behind the scenes stuff with Star Wars a couple of months ago, and I seem to recall that was the thing he liked doing the least.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then I think he said writing was his least favourite thing at first.
Oh, okay.
When he first wrote Star Wars. And these like American Graffiti and stuff, he was really struggling with the writing stuff. He used to really enjoy the directing, but he used to really dislike the writing. Actually used to try
as a filmmaker, make it up to 4. Have him as a filmmaker and make it up to 4.
Yeah. We got there. We'll do this trilogy. We'll do this trilogy. We'll do this collection of people who are more successful than their talent. Not even their talent, because to say someone like.
Yeah, because I mean that'd be a bit unfair on Lucas because he did envisage this entire.
Yeah, absolutely, but maybe his natural talent. Some people. When I started wrestling with Zack Sabre Jr., I was not naturally gifted, right? Sorry, cheers. I wasn't naturally gifted. I worked to the level that where I was passable.
Yeah.
Zach walked in the ring and he was just there from day one. He was lucky. Like
you never
when
left.
you say someone like exactly. Like you say someone like Meatloaf and that, like they necessarily like. I really want to be a singer. I don't have the best voice. How am I going to do it?
Yeah.
Like, working at it can be better, harder, more. Because you've got to go so much harder because you're not naturally gifted.
Yeah.
When you actually do it, it's all on your own back. It's not because you were just gifted, you weren't the son of someone or something like that.
I think it's good that, and I think that's the kind of thing that I wish they taught to kids more. Like, just, I read a book about it. It's like the parents who tend to find their kids are more successful are the ones who say to them, "That's great, you must have worked really hard on that."
Yeah.
Rather than saying, "That's great, you're really talented," without them having.
Oh, that's.
You associate work with results.
Because even if you are naturally talented, if it's a kid drawing something that you stick on the fridge, if the kid is a naturally talented artist, he's not going to try to get better.
No.
And we were actually talking about recording about being good but not listening to advice. Like, you can be great at something, why not be better?
Yeah.
Why not be the best? Because if you settle that you're very good at something,
if it's just like I say, it's the difference between that's really good, you're really good at that, versus that's really good, that must have taken you a long time, you must have worked really hard. And if they go, I get good results and everybody likes it when I work hard, done. Just like that, you kind of create that.
There's a really nice thing. I can't remember where he read it from. It was Adam Savage from Mythbusters.
Oh yeah.
He said one of the best things he ever learned, because obviously he meets. He meets new people constantly, and he always finds.
Is he a midwife?
He doesn't mind like public speaking. Or going to parties and stuff, but he finds going to like he goes to like the Makers Fair, and like the President Obama like does this yearly like kids inventors fair at the White House, and he says going to formal occasions where he's a respected peer is difficult. And he says the best advice we ever got was when somebody tells you, when you ask what somebody does for a living or what somebody is doing there, he says you don't say, "Oh, cool, what's that?" You just say, "Oh, that must be really hard."
Right.
Because everybody wants to believe they're working. But he said it's not like pandering to somebody and going, "Oh, that must be really hard, you must work really hard." It's more just like, it's a conversational roller, because people go, "Do you know what it is? Thank you." And it's a way of just rolling on and that's that same kind of, you must have worked really hard. That must be appreciating what other people go through in their life, and not just going, "Well, it's not interesting to me."
No, I think legally Blake is the only one who can appreciate things.
Patent pending.
Yeah. So what are we saying for the kind of the movie that Sam Neill's best in?
I haven't seen enough to really judge it, so it's just Jurassic Park to me.
I do like Daybreakers, but I've certainly gone back to Event Horizon more, so I would probably say Event Horizon is
that would be my pick as well. That's I think he's probably one of the standouts in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like Malfoy as well, and Sean Pertwee is awesome.
Yes.
But yeah.
I'd say they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I do really like Mouth of Madness as well, though. That is great.
I would say that was the best film he is in.
Yeah.
His Mouth of Madness is outstanding.
Yeah.
Not that he's bad in it, he's just...
Madness. I feel like I have.
John Carpenter.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I've seen it.
He's detective, really, isn't he? He's sort of tasked
in
with
the mouth
hunting down an
He's
author
like a
who's gone
private
missing.
investigator, isn't he?
Yeah, trying to hunt down an author who's gone missing, and he's found it. Then he finds he manages to find there's a town that's not on any maps which appears in this author's book. So he travels there to try and find where this. And it's Jürgen Prochnow plays the author, who's another great actor.
Yeah.
And the guy who plays Viggo the Carpathian, isn't it, as well? And you can same as he is in Die Hard, one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yes,
and you go, that's Viggo the Carpathian.
Best Christmas movie ever.
Make him stop. In the Mouth of Madness, I think it's his.
So that's your answer. Mouth of Madness. Jurassic Park.
Actually, I think his acting is better in Daybreak. It's like, because there's the kind of turn of his character, and that takes a little bit more acting. Like Grant is who. I mean, Grant has the turn of I don't like children. Now I like children.
If the third act twist had been Grant was I was a Velociraptor all along.
But no,
that would
maybe then Daybreak for me. I think he's really good in Daybreak. I think he's just does something a little bit different. Especially as me, as I grew up watching him in Jurassic Park so much.
Have you seen Mouth of Madness?
I feel I have.
Shall we all get together and do a Jurassic Park Mouth of Madness double bill?
Or a mashup?
No.
In the mouth of T-Rex.
Yeah, fine. Whatever makes him stop talking.
Jurassic Mouth. Jurassic Mouth sounds like one of those born dinosaur books.
Yeah.
Madness Park.
Jurassic Mouth will be in Poundland eventually.
Madness Park.
Yeah. That's basically.
You put me in the mouth of a T-Rex.
Baggy T-Rex.
Blake?
Richard McAdam.
As I say, I'd say his best acting is probably Event Horizon, but I'd say Math Madness is his best film.
So you've answered the second part of the question before I came round.
Have you come?
Did you? I wasn't sure. I wasn't even sure what you were asking.
Fuck's sake, Blake.
Can you please clip that sample of Omar saying "Have you come" and just splice it into random episodes?
Sure.
When I'm not here, and I'm joined here by Omar Ibrahim.
There was a few episodes back where just for like, but not that bit was left in.
Yeah.
Just from now on, every now and again, just sneak that little clip into an episode, even once he's not on.
Do you know what? I need something for the end title card on YouTube. That works.
Have you come? We'll do a proper clean meter mic once you can use
Don't
it.
use that one.
Although I do really like Memoirs of the Invisible Man for his comedy aspect.
That is, I think John Carpenter's comedy stuff is underrated.
So I got sent a link by our number one superfan, Paul.
What up, Paul?
Is it Sam Neill watching him have a bath?
It's not.
Oh, bollocks.
So he found... I'm not sure how he found this. I think it did the rounds on the web recently. There's an author on Amazon called Christy Sims.
Nice.
Who writes Dinosaur Erotica.
I have heard of this, strangely, mainly because I'm Christy Sims. No, never mind.
Wrestling.
So you're the one responsible for such classics as Taken by the T-Rex.
That's the best. That's great, isn't it? I mean, yes. That's
So there are significantly more. I'll just read
Read
you
a sample. Read a sample. We still haven't edited our Sauerkraut thing where we read Mickey Mouse / fiction, have we?
Alright, so...
Oh, sorry, that was a slight aside. But
the following is an excerpt from Christy Sims' masterpiece, Soul to the Dragon.
Oh, dragons too.
Yeah.
So dinosaurs with wings.
Oh, yeah. No, so
Sorry,
before I move into this one, there are such ones as... I've never heard of this as a genre. Were Tiger Shifter erotic romance.
What?
Where Tiger Shifter?
There's some Japan.
It sounds like a Games Workshop unit.
I'm very sorry
That's a blood
to
juicer.
interrupt. I know it's home there, but
It's a Crazy Train. It's pretty standard.
yeah. But what the fuck are dinosaurs?
Oh, so they're like dragons,
Like Fluffy McRorington, but it's not as quite as interesting.
like Fatty McSkeleton.
Oh, they're all put there
But
to
with
test
flesh
our
on.
brain.
They're
Yes,
like angels, except real.
Yeah, there you go.
So I
So
could
Soul-
have a guardian dinosaur.
So,
I do have a guardian dinosaur.
Soul
It's
to the
called
Dragon.
Alfred.
Alfred.
And I'm gonna. So this first paragraph gives you all you need to know about this. You sold me to a dragon? Cara growled, hands on her hips. The rough homespun of her apron itched against her raw palms. She'd been in the fields all day, trying to get the blasted mule to hoe a straight row, while her father went down into the town to sell the last of her mother's pearl pins to buy more seed.
Oh, things, eh?
So already I've heard hoe, seed, all out of context.
Foreshadowing.
The little one had tried to lend a hand. But they were more hindrance than help, to be honest. They were much too small to do anything more than basic housework. The oldest, Penelope, would be only 7 at her next birthday, and young Jamie, the only boy among them, aside from her papa, was barely 2. It was mostly left up.
It was a dragon.
Not old enough for dragon dick, then.
See, already you're funnier than the fucking preview. But unfortunately, understandably, they don't want you to, for a lack of a better expression, blow your load on the sample. So they don't give you anything juicy. It's literally just the intro to everything.
So you'll have to buy it.
I'll have to buy it for the £1.91. Now, what's scary about these is that I went on Audible and I was like, I wonder. So I typed in.
That's where I
her
spotted
author.
them.
Yes, I typed in author. They clock in at 32 minutes apiece.
Wow.
Do you have an idea of how long these fucking things are?
Masterpiece.
Yeah.
There's the reason. There's the reason I know is that she's also written a Viking one.
Yes.
And I'll just look for like random Dark Age Viking audiobooks, and I'm guessing that's where she's popped up.
So
and
it's
I'm like,
not,
what the fuck is this?
So it
And
wasn't
then-
mounted by the Griffin.
It's raped and pillaged.
Hidden
Raping
werebear shifter romance.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Beast mating erotica.
Hold on.
Oh, one of these says the alpha, so this must be Brad who wrote this one.
Werebears, right? We're animals.
Yeah.
We're animal porn, yeah?
Yeah.
If you're fucking one and it changes,
Yeah.
what happens? Surely, here's I will put money on the table to say that is exactly what
He
happens.
He's just like, so that. He's all show, this guy. He's like, oh, I'm going to put money on the table. All the listeners are like, wow, this guy must be rolling in it. He's just slapped his hand on the desk and put fuck all out there.
Right, there is.
I don't want this.
A pound in 250p.
Fine. No, good.
Now, at some point in one of the Ware fictions, one of the things will change whilst fucking a woman.
Oh, probably, yeah.
That's guaranteed. That's got to be the draw of it to them.
Yeah. So here's some of the other categories, because the titles in themselves are funny enough, but there is Pegasus Erotica.
Pegasus.
That's a category.
Oh yeah. So basically, what they do is they give you the title, and then in brackets they tell you the category. And there are about 30 books, and probably about 20 distinct categories. So there's one here.
Oh, that'd be great if they're about 20
Sold to the
books.
unicorn. Sold to the dragon. Sold to the werebear.
Traded to the werebear for pogs.
Sold to the soul.
This definitely feels a bit Garth Marenghi, yeah.
It does.
Christy seems to be like,
Absolutely.
I'm one of the few people who's written more books than I've read.
I can no
And
problem
fuck
with that.
more
I have no
dragons
problem with
than
this.
anyone else as well.
So this particular one is
Fuck of dragons.
Menage of the Werewolves brackets werewolf multiple males one female erotic.
What?
This is
the
just
title, the whole title.
the brackets thing is just, I guess, just the loose category. Now there are 16 fucking pages of this, so I dread to think
It's
how
just
many
like,
she's actually.
A bag of wolves like to bitch.
Like at that point, when
Sorry, I've just seen one called Ravished by the Triceratops.
Gore!
at what point do they stop being like slash fiction and just become a book?
Well, when you publish them, I guess.
Well, I suppose so. Yeah. But what I mean is, like, why not just like business sense? Put how much are these? Like,
like less than £2 each.
and these are an ebook.
Yeah.
16 pages.
Why not just like compile them and sell them for a tenner?
They're doing that too.
Oh, they are. Oh,
yeah.
okay, right.
Some
there
of
you
these
go.
listings are compilations.
A dinosaur omnibus.
T-Rex Troubles.
Nice.
Yeah,
What? He's got little arms and he can't finger me properly.
pretty much. Yeah.
Not
And
me.
also he's shit on the piano.
Oh, there is
And
another
he's
one.
also shit on the piano.
There's another dragon one there called Mating in Flight.
Mating in flight.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Have you ever heard?
I've heard
That's the problem with the book. Crouch says it can't happen because of the fucking Mile High Club.
Have you ever heard of Bad Dragon?
Yes.
BadDragon.com is a website that features like dragon penises and werewolf dildos.
It's marital aids, basically.
Yeah,
in
but-
the shape
but
of
fancy.
dragon shaped in quotes.
My girlfriend discovered this purely by accident. She actually
Bullshit.
says- yeah, I know. The more and more you talk to her about it, the less and less it sounds the truth.
Yeah.
But she said she made me a dragon cake for my birthday one year, and she was looking for like pictures of
cake.
flight of dragons, etc., etc. And this website popped up. But we would we browse through it and laugh our asses off at like the dragon glow in the dark, sparkling, exploding cum dildo or whatever. But even more than that was
the dildo that's made from cum.
Yes, pretty
That's
much.
that's playing with fire.
It's
isn't
one
it?
that basically sort of it's like a candle. It melts.
That's the
slowly as you
definition
use
of a
it.
danger
Yeah.
wank.
Yeah.
Shut up and eat your limestone.
Don't you ever fucking make Fly Dragon sexual again, you nasty man.
We were
Live with whom I have lived.
going to write a song called "Shut Up and Eat Your Limestone,"
We did write it. We just changed the title.
and of course it was going to be dirty.
Yeah, even scarier than this website is the forum.
Oh my darling.
Oh, hold on. Rob's got an amazing face on. He needs
He's
to
doing
say
the sex
this.
doll face again.
Erotic milking stories 1 to 3 story bundle. That means she has written 3
That's
erotic
amazing.
milking
Would it be
stories.
right to call them teat tales?
These contain. So this contains, just so we're clear, Dr. Milkman.
Isn't that a character we came up with the first time we met?
He's a doctor of milking.
Dr. Milkman 2, A Milky Midnight Delight.
Wow.
And story number 3, Milked by an Understanding Hand.
Understanding.
That's granny porn, right?
I guess so. I'm not going to fucking read in.
Sounds like a Jim Morrison lyric, actually.
Real quickly.
No, seriously. Because one of the lines, they did that
This is
extra
the
album
end.
after he died.
Understanding Hand.
No, they did that
Finish
album.
me off.
They did that album after he died, with all his
friends.
poetry set to music. And one of the lines in that was, "Her cunt gripped me like a warm, friendly hand."
Spread over the rainbow.
The more disturbing part of Bad Dragon is that they have a forum where you can see their users showing you how these products work.
Good Lord.
I don't want to go into any more detail than that because I'll have to go back to my therapist. But please, if you want to get scared, check those out.
Now that you've said it, I have to check it out.
Due to a clerical error, he actually went to the rapist.
Oh no, he's got a dragon squirty cum squasher penis.
So if you fancy checking out any kind of fantasy-based erotica, you could probably not go any worse than 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. A Centaur erotica story bundle.
Nice.
Yeah. So enjoy that and
enjoy that, and you need help.
Frankly, if enough people ask about it, I may just buy one and read it on the air.
Can we write
buy one and read it on
some
the air?
horrible?
Maybe I'm not allowed to do that because if there's an audiobook of it,
I'm going to write guinea pig fucking.
Well, not in that case.
Guinea fuck.
So there you go. Thank you very much for listening to the Crazy Train episode 47, the best of the Crazy Train to date. And if you've enjoyed these episode clips, then I've put in the show notes, I'll be putting the actual episodes there from, so you can go back and find those full episodes. And obviously, if you've never gone back before, check out all the other stuff. This was a difficult list to make because I had to cut out a lot of stuff I really, really like in order to get this as tight as I could. I mean, even it might not be as tight as I'd like, but there's so much good stuff across those 46 episodes. It's so hard. It's like picking your favourite of your kids. And think of me having 46 children. It's just tough, So if you've enjoyed the show, then if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, rate, review on iTunes and associated podcasting apps. We're available on iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, Twitter, and Facebook by searching Emotionally14. And there's also the emotionally14.com website where it's all collected. If you want to follow individual cast members on Twitter, you didn't hear their names necessarily over the course of the episode, but I can give you their Twitter handles. So if you want to follow Omer, it would be at the Iron Turk Omer. Blake is at fucksake Blake. Marc is at spin-57. Crouch is at Grost. Spike is at BigBeat1985. Brad is at Real Brad HB. And I'm found at Rob Wade Vision. And as I mentioned before, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, at Emotionally14. Thank you very much for listening to The Crazy Train. Get on board. Peace.